copy. All right, we're back. Let me take this one. Just go. There we go. Thanks, Nightbot. Monday. There we go. Hi, Sheila. How's it going? Just made myself an afternoon coffee so we can get cranking on this stuff. Just finished lunch. Nice. Just have some bits and pieces. It's always hard. I need to actually get like an apron or something because every time I do dishes, the whole like bottom quarter of my shirt gets all messed up. All right, I'm gonna need a big bowl to make muffins. Maybe a small bowl cut for potatoes. Oh, sorry, that was loud. We're doing a bunch of cutting and chopping today. Some of it is to freeze, some of it is to use right away. I have some potatoes that I need to rinse and cut for dinner. Figured, why not just do it now? I got the cutting board out. But I hope you're doing well. I enjoyed watching you hang out with your dad. That's so fun. His garden looks great. I'll also post a picture of my garden. Put that in quotes. It's just a bunch of pots in an area. And I'm so glad I put this fence up. My husband was like, oh, what did you find? No, groundhogs. We have groundhogs. And I have to finish that. It's just been so hot that like I don't want to go out. But yeah, I got these like bowls from, I don't know if you can hear me well. I have the water over here, but I got these like quinoa bowls, chicken quinoa bowls from Aldi. And I was like, I'm just gonna throw that in the microwave and cook that up. And had that for lunch. So that was heating up while I was like doing some dishes and putting the rest of the food away. I was not expecting. I had like 3 things on my list and I spent like $100 because I was like, oh, I'm just gonna meal prep a bunch. Trash out. Flies. All right, I'm off screen taking the trash out because it needs to be taken out. You know what? I should have gotten more trash bags. Think about that. I was like a mess this weekend. I just like didn't want to do anything. But I hope everyone else had a good weekend because Saturday was rain coming down. My husband went to my uncle's house to cut wood and he was there for like an hour and he's like, oh, it's not raining too bad. And then like it just started pouring. And I was like, you want me to come help? And he's like, nah, I'm done. It's pouring. So yeah. Unfortunately, we aren't allowed to have any like BB guns or like pellet guns. So we can't, every time I see one, I just like yell at them. Just like I do the stray cats that come around. And don't get me wrong, I love cats. I wish I could have a cat, but hubby's allergic and I don't want them marking their territory all around my house. And I know that the males like fight at night and that keeps my husband up. So any way that I can scare them off, I will. One day when we have a farm and we have an outdoor cat, that's fine. But for now, I don't know what the cat said. But yeah. Yeah, I caught one the other day. I had like part of the fence up. Like one wall of the garden is against the house, and then there's, 3 other walls, and one wall was open. So obviously I can get in there and harvest the tomatoes. I saw bell peppers in here. I'm wondering if I need to put them in a bigger container again, because they're not getting that big. So we'll see. Why you gotta make that comment? Fuck off. Seriously, why you gotta make comments like that? Damn, you short. What are you gonna do about that? See, but if I call someone short, it's an insult. But it's like, God damn, you're tall. Sheesh. Yeah, short something. Good. Nightbot blocked whatever the comment was. Bye. Hopefully it wasn't your comment, Sheila. Hopefully it was his comment. Yeah, I'm good. I blocked you. Like, if you don't fucking behave, you're on. I mean, I am tall. I just don't need comments like that. I've been told that my whole life, and I just, duh. Thank you, Captain Obvious. All right, Mike, you're gonna be a dick. You can leave, bro. Let's see. Put you in timeout. Sorry, I literally did a rant about people making comments like that on my TikTok. It just pisses me off. I just don't know why people need to, like, thank you, Captain Obvious. Thank you, Sam. I try. I just don't know why. This is what I said in my video. I was like, I don't know why in the year of our Lord 2026 we're still commenting about people's bodies. Like, mind your business. Unless someone asks for, your opinion, even then, like, be gracious about it. I don't need no, like, that's why I don't understand. Like, people are like, oh, that's a compliment. Like, I don't need something that's blatantly obvious to me to be announced every time. Like, if you don't know someone, don't comment about their fertility. Don't comment about their body. Like, mind your business. Anyway, I'm cutting potatoes right now. I'm doing a sheet pan, sausage, pepper, onion, sheet pan, and then I just like season it up with whatever I feel like it. Apologies if my cussing was offensive. People make me mad sometimes. So we got 4 potatoes. I also like this meal because, sorry, that's like such a 180, but I just wanted to get off that topic. But, Thank you, Sheila. You are an absolute gem. And like one of the few people I like talk to consistently on here. And you are such a light in our community, in our budgeting community. Budgeting, lifestyle community. But anyway, the thing about this meal that I like is that sometimes I'll have it like the next day, or like if we have leftovers, and I'll just like add an egg to it, maybe a couple eggs, and then it's just like, oh, now it's a breakfast thing. So it's just peppers, onions, and sausage, and then, or you could just eat it for breakfast as is, sausage, peppers, potatoes, and onions. Sausage, pepper, yeah, and onions. Look at this potato. Looks like a bean. Bye. Well, your brain's wrong because you're a wonderful. Amen, Sarah. Jesus is king. Probably came in here to start a riot. Guess what? You found the right. It's fine. Happy Bean. Sarah tried to start a riot. Guess what? You came into the right chat. This queen loves Jesus. But anyway, yeah. That's what I love about leftovers that are like so versatile. Like, oh, okay, maybe just like leave your, if you have like extra noodles or whatever, leave them plain. So that way the next day you could have like, you know, a different type of sauce on it. You know, keep things versatile. Could be a lot of potatoes. Ah, fugitive. What was that? I just heard something fall upstairs and I don't know what it was. I might have to go check on it. Make sure it wasn't any like tanks. Hey, you keep up the good work, Sarah. You keep shining your light and telling people about Jesus, because that's what we're called to do as Christians, you know? That is the Great Commission. All right, give me 2 seconds, guys. I need to go check to figure out what the heck fell upstairs, because no one's home except me. Dinosaur fall? Nothing here's amiss. Tank's good. The lights are good. I don't know if y'all can still hear me. I turn the air on up here because it's getting a bit toasty. But I don't see anything that fell. House is haunted. If it's haunted, I'm out of here. I hope y'all can hear me. It'd be really funny. I swear I heard something fall. Okay, I'm back. No idea what the noise was, but yep, you keep going, Sarah. We are here to encourage you. But I hope you'll stick around. All right, potatoes. 4 decently sized potatoes are cut. I'm gonna see if these peppers are so good. So I think I bought them last week, 2 weeks ago. Yeah, look good. Eh? These just get like a rough. I just cut them into chunks. Just cut the white stuff out. I don't know if it's still called pith. Because I know for oranges, like the white stuff in oranges is called pith. P-I-T-H. I think it's what it's called. Apologies. Excuse me. I have the oven going to 350. We're gonna make some egg cups. I haven't done that in forever. But I just saw the lunch meat and I was like, oh, I was really craving lunch meat. And I was like, you know what? I want to make myself some egg cups. So I got some honey ham and I got a dozen eggs. Price of eggs was $1.46, which I went to Redner's on the Saturday of Father's Day. I think it was like Saturday, like Father's Day weekend. Oh, I didn't want to put that in there. And they had eggs for under $1. I was like, what? They were like 86 cents. I was like, what? But like, I'm not going to like 4 different places to get you know, food. So, all right. Well, yeah, that's enough. Babe doesn't really like peppers, so I need to bring the trash can closer. Because I fear as if, or I need to get like a compost. Sheila, what'd you call it? You called it like a slop bucket? I just don't have place for a compost. I don't know if I'm allowed to have a compost bucket. So. Also, I don't feel like I have a big enough garden for as much compost that I probably could make. I don't know. I don't know much about compost besides you use like food scraps, and not all food scraps, right? I think it's like only like you can't use meat in compost bucket, but I might be wrong. I don't know. If you guys are looking, don't forget to say hi. I don't bite. Actually, I definitely recently I do. What am I doing with these? I think I'm going to put these in my egg cups. So I'm going to chop these up. You know what? I have a dicer. What am I doing? Okay, we haven't started our composting back yet. Garbage pail. All right. I'm going to be using this several times today. This is the smallest dice. Also, I just saw they have these at Aldi. If y'all have an Aldi, I know Sheila, you just got an Aldi recently, like not super close to you, but I can't remember if that's the smallest dice or if I have a smaller dice blade. Blade. Oh, here it is. Super tiny. I'll take the big one out too. And then I'm also going to have the mandolin blade too. I'm like so careful with these because I have sliced my finger open. At least I haven't sliced my finger off like my brother did with the mandolin slicer. Well, that's good. Yeah, hit the like button, guys, or else. These are going to be so tiny. I don't even know if I'm going to need a whole pepper for my egg cups. I'm probably going to do like 8 egg cups. And by egg cups, I mean I put a piece of deli meat in the cup, kind of like a cupcake liner or whatever. And then I put some onions, peppers, cheese, whatever you want to put in here, tomatoes, crack an egg in here. You could also do scrambled. I like to do the whole egg because I like my yolk runny. And then you throw it in the oven. They freeze so well. My mom used to make them all the time. She would also use salsa. Oh, I have salsa too. But that already has like onions in it. So I'll just do peppers and you can do whatever kind of salsa you want. Not put the cutting board on the edge of the table. And whatever I don't use of these peppers, I'm going to freeze. I like freezing them in slices or diced. Actually, I do want to do one pepper in slices so I can eat them. Yeah, that's essentially what they are, except like I just put like a slice of ham underneath. Egg bites are good if you have the silicone muffin. The silicone muffin, I can't really call them muffin tins, but muffin trays. Because they come out so much easier. But yeah, they do have, I saw one of these at Aldi. I'm not sure what blades it came with. Or like different attachments it came with. But yeah, I'm trying to use up these peppers because These were from last week, and then I just got 3 more peppers, and then 2 yellow onions and a red onion. I'm gonna make cucumber salad with red onions, and I got little cucumbers. And you do like mayo, vinegar, you can do red pepper flakes, you can do jalapenos if you want. Yeah, egg bites are really good to freeze too. All right. This was, I'm just gonna put it straight in the fridge because it's only a few more hours until dinner, and then I'll just dump it all or oil it and dump it all onto the pan. Put these peppers in a bowl so I can cut the onions. We will be crying. I usually don't cry on stream, but today you will see me cry. So this is the tiny cut. There's also a bigger one that I use a lot too, but figured for the egg bites I'd do the tiny. Egg cups, egg bites. This recipe actually was like from like a weight loss, like not Weight Watchers. I can't remember what it was. It was from like a weight loss cookbook. And right, we're going to use a yellow onion. Prepare for the tears. There we go. I don't know why I just stuck it in my face. I was dumb. I have a simple. That's chili crisp and ooh, yummy. Yes, every once in a while I'll get into like an egg salad, chicken salad, tuna salad like kick. I've heard chili crisps are really freaking good too. I don't know why I didn't cut the ends of the onions off first. There's one guy I watch, he has like 1 million followers, like all over the place. He's called The Plant Slant. His name's Liam. And he just made chili crisp oil, or chili oil? Or maybe chili crisp are different. It was like some sort of chili oil. But he has a lot of great recipes. And he's like low-key healing my, like, how I was raised with food. Like my relationship with food. Looks good. Gotta double quick. Avocado toast is expensive. That's why everyone is broke. Like, no, make your own avocado toast. It's much cheaper. Being one of those people. Ooh. This is not going through. Just squished everything. Skin was too tough. And this is why I love this thing. Ooh. Maggie, you're going to slice your finger open. Is there a tool to get all the bits and pieces out? Probably. Do I use it? No. Both sides of the blades are sharp. Hi-ya. They're pretty big onions. I wanted to get like a bag of onions, but didn't have a bag of onions. Well, I thought about all these things when I went to Giant, because all I needed at Giant was gluten-free nuggets and gluten-free nuggets and dairy-free cheese. And Instead, I ended up getting a whole bunch of other stuff. Well, I remembered that I couldn't remember if I had enough food for Tank. If you don't know, Tank is my tortoise. He's about yay big. He lives in my office. If I do any crochet lives, you'll usually see him. I'm working on it. All right. Peppers, onions. I have some frozen spinach too. I don't know how all that would do. Doesn't hurt to try. Put it in a few of them, and just trying to veggie max for I'm just breaking up enough. Break up the spinach. Right. Move the cutting board out of the way. I'm gonna eat that for a minute. And I need to spray it. No, but no. Alright. Eyes are starting to burn. They're burning. Got some Aldi's deli slice honey here. I think I only need like one slice for two. Doesn't have to be a perfect fit for the cups, just enough to kind of encapsulate the egg. And add a little extra protein. I see that there's 9 people lurking, or at least 8 people lurking, because I know Sheila's still here. Rest of y'all can say hi. I can't even say I don't bite, because I definitely did bite earlier. So you better watch out. I'm making egg cups for those who are lurking. If you don't like my food choice, then you can leave. But this is how I get myself to eat food. So my eyeballs are burning. All right. Peppers. All right, whatever works for you, Sheila. You got stuff to do. I know you're here. Because you always say goodbye. So. Oh, also, I'm going to put cheese on the eggs, too. I have a dairy-free cheese. I had to switch what brand of dairy-free cheese I used because it was made out of oats. And my tummy didn't like the oats. My tummy didn't like it. Got some frozen chopped spinach. Ah, so much. I can't put too much because the egg will take up space. Just add a little greenery, you know? Apologies if you can hear my fan. I have the oven on, so I figure it's going to get warm. A little bit of spinach. I was going to put some in some of them, and not all of them. That's okay. My eyeballs are burning. Next, onions. And then we'll crack all the eggies. And I had to leave some eggs for gonna make some muffins, blueberry muffins, and probably some more waffles. I don't know if that's gonna be today for my sister and brother-in-law, because I'm a good sister like that. Whatever onions I don't use here, I will freeze. I guess I should have cut up some onion for my pepper potato onion thing. Sausage pepper potato onion thing. All right. Put things away as we go because we don't have a lot of space here. I'm working on a small, probably 4-foot in diameter kitchen table, and half of it has crap on it. So I guess I can put this away. I don't need my creamer anymore. One, two, three, four, five, six. Oh, I'll put the other dozen out. Is this risky? Yes. I do like to play dangerously. Ooh. Hope these don't expand too much. If anyone's lurking and doesn't know anything about me, I have my link tree linked. I think I linked it in the description box. If you want to check out all my social medias before you subscribe to me, that's fine. Sometimes we got to do a little background check before we subscribe to people. But yeah, my Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, both my YouTube channels. So I do have a second one. This is my kind of like my life, my vlogging, my budgeting channel. And then I also do now have a crochet channel for just crochet stuff, at least for the moment. Maybe eventually I'll do some sewing stuff and all that. But yeah. I need to. I should have just pulled out both eggs. There's cartons of eggs. Also have, I believe, my Ravelry and my Ribbler linked in my link tree. And that's where my 2 recent patterns are that are released in May and June. But yeah. I get to choose others. There. I've heard you can make hard-boiled eggs in the oven. Does anyone else know about that? Supposedly my mom and my brother, the one who has the baby, can't seem to make hard-boiled eggs correctly. And I was like, what? How do you mess up hard-boiled eggs? And they're like, oh, they're always either like overdone or underdone. I'm like, huh? I don't think I've ever messed up making hard-boiled eggs. I don't make them super frequently, but just put them in regular water on the stove. Eyes ready. And then bring them to a boil. And then once they're boiled, you cover them. And let them go for like 10 minutes or whatever. It's 10 minutes. Also burning. Yeah, I don't think I've tried. I think my mom might have tried it once. Oh, that was a lot garlic. Why is the bothering me now? They're closed up. A little bit of salt. But yeah, you could definitely just do salsa. I know my mom did that. That sounds a lot easier than cutting peppers, cutting onions. Has tomatoes in it. All right, we're gonna put these in. I don't know if you can really see what they look like. We're gonna try 10 minutes because I like honey yolks. So there we go. Wipe off this spot that had egg guts on it. I put my salt container in it. We'll get back to chopping. I think I've heard you can do hard-boiled eggs in the air fryer. Maybe that could be wrong. $135. All right. Let's get the cutting board back. Oh, Alexa, set a timer for 10 minutes. I don't do that. I lose my mind. Or I'd burn the eggs, probably. Alright, do I need onions for anything else? Or these tiny chopped up onions? Woo! This and for the pepper. Okay. Another. I don't have an air fryer. Well, I did. Our toaster oven also, it has an air fryer feature, but I don't know how to use it. Is all this one back? So find out. My fingers are smell like onions. I would like to get like an actual air fryer. I think I might use it more, and I know it makes like your chicken tendies more crispy. But I just don't have the counter space to put it on. Like my counter space is currently made up of a drying rack and a microwave, and that's all the counter space I have. I can't wait to get an actual kitchen. It has a dishwasher. As soon as I get a dishwasher, I'm gonna be baking and cooking so much it's gonna make people sick. Or make me sick. Probably less sick, actually. I'd have more area to meal prep and make my food instead of buying it. That way I can assure that I'm not getting foods that are, have gluten in them or whatever else. Going in the freezer. And I think I've said this before on other live streams, but if you are putting onions in the freezer, double bag them, or your whole freezer will smell like onions. I don't know why they bag them, but we're getting another one. Peppers, doesn't matter. Onions will stink up your whole freezer and your fridge. You put them in the fridge. But yeah, I love having onions cut up. I can just throw them in anything. I'm making an omelet, throw them in there. I'm just like, oh, I forgot onions for sweet and sour chicken, which happens frequently. Then I have them in the freezer. And I just stock them up when I remember. What else are we having this week? We're having fish this week. Having nugs this week. I think I want to try doing like a crusted. I got some tilapia last week at Aldi, and it was like on clearance or whatever. They marked it down, and I was like, I wonder if I can make it like crusted. I have some breadcrumbs, and I have eggs. As long as I don't use all the eggs today, I'm gonna put that in there. All right, so I want to slice some peppers. Want to slice the peppers from my Snackle box. I want to do the other two. Maybe slice one, chop one. Right. I don't think I want to use the tiny one for the peppers. I'll use the big one. These definitely would have been cheaper at Aldi, but I didn't think about it until I was a giant. I was looking for zucchini, and there's zucchini all like that. I didn't look at Aldi because I didn't think about it. Because I think the last place I bought zucchini was at Giant and not at Aldi. Right, I think I'm going to slice this one. Lots of seeds. This is going to be for my Snackle box. If you haven't seen my Snackle box, I got this at Aldi. I think one of the cups is in the cabinet behind me. Because I was using that for ranch and I just washed it and put it up there. I think that one needs to be washed. But yeah, I just put like tomatoes, peppers, I have a few carrots, I have sometimes celery, and then I got little hummus cups. I just find that I eat more when it's just individually portioned for me. Oh, I think I'm gonna put some pepperonis in there too. I also have some goat cheese. I love pepperonis. I wonder what y'all's favorite like snacks are. Like not desserts. Hi Sadie, how are you? It's been a while. I mean for me, probably for you as well, but I haven't done a live in. I think last time I saw it was like a month ago. How are you doing? I haven't done a meal prep video in a while. Kind of just been doing. My energy level has just been whoop, 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 like up and down. And usually summer is when like, you know, my energy level is back up. I'm not like seasonal depression is gone for the time being. And then what you been up to, Sadie? Sheila, my good friend Sheila is here in the chat too. I'm making my Snackle box. Got some hummus from Aldi. I didn't know that it must be a recent find, but they got an individual roasted red pepper hummus. I was hoping they had the garlic one. That one was really good. Hoping they had it in the cups. So I just eat things better. But yeah, what you been up to, Sadie? I'm kind of in limbo at the moment. I just finished my daycare job. Was it closed? Saturday was like the sale to sell all of the like furniture and toys and stuff like that. And my mom got some shelves for her church. So at least it was helpful for other people. I know like a lot of other daycares, and it looks like some like newer families were getting some good buys. Not like goodbye, but like good finds, like good deals on things, you know. Eyeball is itchy. Gotta be careful touching my eyes because I didn't really wash my hands super well after. 2 cups. Beautiful orange pepper. All right, next. What are we gonna do this one? Oh, I don't like that one. Oh, it's got nasty stuff growing inside. Poop. Crap. That one good? That one's okay. It's a weird shape, but this one's gonna be chopped, I think. Love this thing. I went to the pool. Oh, pool would be so nice. I need to find some friends with pools. I'm broke. Alexa, how much time is left on the timer?
You have 10 seconds left.
10 seconds. Check my Aggies. My internal timer. Sometimes it's on point, sometimes it's not. There we go. Alexa, stop. I'm sorry for anyone else who has an Alexa. If I don't set a timer for my things in the oven, then they're getting burned. Or if I hit snooze on them or whatever. I didn't put the cheese on. Oh, I'll put the cheese on now. Let's see, don't fully look done yet. Weirdly enough, these smell like the Amish market. I don't know if y'all have an Amish market near you. Maybe it's the like cooked ham smell, but these smell like the Amish market. I don't know how else to explain that. All right, I'm using Violife, a dairy-free cheese, which is made with coconuts and potatoes. So essentially, my diet is made up of potatoes. I don't think these will need much longer, because I do want them to be a little runny. But oh, get. No cheese. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's it. All right. Glove. Put these back in for 2 minutes. Just to melt the cheese. We're gonna put the broiler on. Alexa, 3-minute timer.
3 minutes. Starting now.
All right, so I can bag these up. Bag. This one was a smaller pepper. That's all right. Sometimes I just use like a few little chunks just to add a little bit of color and nutrients, of course. All right. There's that one. This is the bigger dice, and this is the smaller diced. This will also be good if you like need toppings for like a pizza or something like that. Wish that other pepper would have been good. Anyway. All right, the red onion I want sliced. And thank you. They're a little overgrown, but I always let my hubby pick them out. I give him a bunch of options, and I wish I would have kept these for like 4th of July this weekend, but he picked them. I don't know if I have any like red, white, or blue ones. I'm gonna start crying again, so Please hold for TS. If you see me crying, I'm fine. Maybe. This one I think I'm going to chop up as well, this onion. Phew. What went squish? I don't know, maybe the onion? Sorry? Did it gross you out? I don't know what went squish. It's a very juicy onion. It's like, it looks like milk coming out of the onion. I don't know if that's a good thing. These onions are like the best ones. They look the best out of all of them. Your dad came to your house? Too big. It's a very juicy onion. Oh, gotta check the eggies again. Maggie, don't stick your fingers in there. Dingus. Alexa, stop. Oh yeah. It's like BAM! There they are. I put it on broil for like the last 3 minutes, so they look like bomb. Oh, I gotta be careful saying that word online. Oh, that glove is hot. My eyeballs are burning. Just gotta do it quickly. Hopefully this doesn't make the whole house smell like onions. I've done that before. I cut like I don't know, like 8 onions in it or something. I don't know if that's like a 5-pound bag, a 3-pound bag. And the whole house smelled like onions. Hi, Dad. Favorite fast food. Ooh, that's a good one. The one I like go to most frequently because it has the most gluten-free options is probably Chick-fil-A. But also, like, I don't have like an In-N-Out or a Whataburger or a Shake Shack. Any of those fast foods, Jeremy. I think Shake Shack's it's a fast food, right? Yeah, probably Chick-fil-A. I also like Five Guys. It's not like, if we're counting fast food as it has a drive-through, then Five Guys wouldn't count. But whew, my nipples. It's burning. Why is it spicy? Yeah, probably that. I know some Paneras have drive-thrus, but not all of them. I do like Panera as well. They don't have as many options because obviously they're called Panera Bread. And but I do like their tomato soup from Panera. My usual Chick-fil-A order though is my eyeballs are burning. Grilled 8-count or 12-count, depending on how hungry I am. Large fry. And a Sunjoy, or we call it a half and half here. Half tea, half lemonade. I'm fine. I'm fine. Everything's good. Trying to cut up break up some of these chunks of onions. They're going everywhere. Okay. How about you, Sadie? Do you have a favorite fast food? Or Sheila, do you have a favorite fast food? So yeah, large fry, and then some Chick-fil-A sauce too, of course. Thank you guys for the likes. Don't forget to say hi in the chat. Love to chat with you guys. Alright, so one more onion to cut. I got a red onion I got to slice, and then cucumbers. Do I cut the onion and get it over with, or do I cut the cucumber to give myself a break? Onion. And like I said, put it in a second bag. My hands are kind of sticky. Alright, I got to switch this blade out for the mandolin blade. Do I need this for anything else? Cucumbers are going to slice. Red onion I'm going to slice. First one's first. Just wash it. That looks pretty thin. I don't know what that one does. I don't know what that does. Like a zester. Bye, Sadie. Thanks for joining in. I don't know what that one does. They're kind of like spiky. Kind of looks like a zester, but this one, like that, you could zest on. My eyeballs are burning. They're burning. Oh, my eyeballs. Wash your hands, man. Wash your hands. Oh, it just got worse all of a sudden. Cheese and crackers. I think it's soap in my eyes. Maybe not. I don't know. That might be an exaggeration. I'm gonna give myself a little break and cut the cucumbers. Got these little ones, little snacky cukes. And we're gonna make a cucumber salad. I always make it in this big Cool Whip container. Why? I don't know. I don't even know where I got this. Probably my grandmother or something. But we use containers here when we can. Make sure these are clean, no fuzzies on them. Some of them are kind of looking questionable at all these. So. I don't think I have any tissues on here, so I'm gonna have to use paper towels. Apologies. Now that I think about it, I feel like these this blade might be a little too small for Jesus. I think it's drenched because I washed my hands 3 times. Let's see how small makes it. So cute. Push this blade more flat. Oh, it's good. Oh, get in there. Don't worry, I'm being careful. I'm still here. Is it like going in and out or something? know how many cubes I'm gonna slice up. That's one. This is going to be cucumbers, vinegar, mayo, red onion. I don't want to make like a butt ton, but I do want to make a good bit. And I'll do like 3 cucumbers, half an onion, and I'll do like a quarter of an onion, and then freeze the rest. I kind of like how my nails are long. It gives me a little bit more leverage. If something slips, it will just take my... Wow! That was scary. Tablet listening started back at the beginning of this one. Oh no. Tablet's trying to pull a fast one over on you. It's like, hey, you need to hear about egg bites again. Oh yeah, I think 3 will be plenty. And then you just douse it with seasonings. What is it? Cucumbers, red onion, mayo, vinegar. Ooh. Make sure I have all my faculties. Ow. Nope, still here. Still talking about cucumbers. Alright, that was 3 mini cucumbers. Let's see how much that is. Yeah, that should be plenty. Plenty, plenty. And there's a few onions, stray onions and peppers in there, but that's okay. Stay in. I don't like that it moves around so much. Okay. Got 3 other cucumbers. I want to make some more for the rest of the week. Now for the onion. Got a big, beefy red onion. The best one I could find. There weren't many choices though. Dressing how to I feel like this is too big to. Oh, yeah. Oh. Oh, there we go. I forgot. I also have ground beef that I wanted to cut into or break down into patties. I really like burgers, but Babe doesn't like burgers. He likes hot dogs. Woo! Oh, my whole shirt's gonna smell like onions. And so one time there was some burgers on clearance, like burger patties on clearance, for like $4. And I was like, well, I'm gonna get some burgers. I'm gonna freeze them. I was gonna freeze them anyway because they were gonna go bad in a couple of days. And I was like, I'm gonna freeze them and like make them for lunch one night. I feel like, ooh, I don't like that blade. All right, add some thin sliced onions. See how much we want to put in the cucumber salad. Like a good amount of them. Just gonna break them up. I have an eyelash in my eye. I do like onions, so. All right. Probably slice some more. Still looking good. I think it's pressing these outer layers out. It's too fat. Come on. Much better. Still looking good. I think there's a hand guard for that. Let me grab that. At least I thought it was. It's not. It's the apple slicer. I should light a candle. No, there's too much stuff on the table. Clear this off, clear this off. I don't know if lighting a candle will help, but we can try. It's the ground beef I got for 30% off, so I got it for $10 for 2.5 pounds. So I think that makes it out at like $4, over $4.50 maybe a pound. All right, I'm just gonna be careful now. So I thought I had a hand guard, but I don't. Come on. All right. Just gonna chop up the rest. Son of a biscuit. All right, well, we're done using you anyway, so peace off. To the eggs. Got some sliced red onions. Good for burgers, sandwiches, which I don't make sandwiches too often, but I do like burgers, so. Yes, my eyes are in fact burning. Y'all misbehaving in the chat. I do have a bot monitoring the chat, so if you misbehave, I'm gonna put you on timeout. I don't know what you're saying. Charles. Happy places in the kitchen. Cool. One day my happy place will be the kitchen, but when I have a better kitchen to move around in and make meals in, and it doesn't take forever and a half to really just don't like the center. Make me cry. What's a compliment? I don't even know what you said. It blocks messages on its own, so if you're misbehaving, I don't even see them. Don't bother me. I didn't see your compliment, so. But my mom always said, ain't got nothing I should say, don't say nothing at all, so. That's how I feel about that. Yep. All right. I think we're done with onions now. Oh wait, no, I gotta put these away. Another bag. Then I gotta cut the. Oh wait, what did I do with the other onions? I was supposed to cut them in chunks, and I didn't. That's okay. Oh well. It'll just be peppers, potatoes, and sausage tonight. And I'll just season them with like onion powder or something. Actually, I don't think I have onion powder. Fun fact. I think because I always have onions on hand, I just don't have onion powder. Hot take. Oh shit, she's gonna summon Amanda. No, it's too late for Amanda. It's like, what is it, like midnight over there now? I would summon her. Unless you mean Alma. You could summon Alma. She'll come set this chat straight. I'm sure she has plenty of experience dealing with difficult people on her servers. So excited. I got yellow onions and red onions in the freezer, stashed away. Also made meatballs last week. I was gonna make them all into meatballs, and then I just didn't have time. So I did Italian in a pot, which my husband loves. It's just ground meat and oh, it's 8 p.m. there. Summon Amanda, bring her on. Being so dramatic. All right, I'm gonna cut up the sausage and put that in the bowl. All right, and get rid of all these onions so I can stop crying. I even cut up covered up the. Don't touch your eyes, Maggie. Don't touch your eyes. I'm gonna add. These are some long tomatoes to my snackle box. I gotta make sure I leave room for my pepperonis. Get 2 containers of tomatoes. Yeah, I'll put them all in there. I think I have some carrots, but I don't know how good they are. They might just be for Tank. If she's gonna go to sleep, like I don't want to bother her. I have Nightbot for a reason, to keep weirdos away. But if you think Amanda would enjoy this, you're more than welcome to invite her. I just don't want to bother her if she's sleeping. What was I gonna get? Oh, the bowl. The bowl to put the sausage in. Just imagine Amanda in the chat like, listen here. You don't touch my friend. You don't look at them weird. F off. I have some beef smoked sausage, aka kielbasa. Actually, I don't know if kielbasa has to be a certain meat or not. But we always, anything that comes in this form, we just call kielbasa. So. I just love when people come in here and just like want to stir stuff up. Even the girl who like came in here was like, Jesus is king. And I was like, you know, she probably wanted, I don't want to say she wanted to start drama, but if you just come in here and you start shouting that, I know some people have a problem with that. I don't have a problem with that. Preach the gospel wherever you are. But if you're coming in to just say that, then yeah, that's going to start a riot. Maybe not a riot, but start problems, you know? Witching signal. She is more than welcome to join. After this, let's see, we're going to cut the sausage. And then I think I'm going to go upstairs and get my scale and weigh out these hamburger patties. I'm going to wash my hands again. Maybe got a box of tissues too, because my nose is running. And I got to get these egg cuppies out. Egg bites, egg cups. I really want to eat one right now, but one thing that I need to get is like not a dry rack, a cooling rack for like cookies and stuff like this. All right, Sheila, hold on the phone. I'm gonna go grab do I need anything else? I don't need that anymore. Oh yeah, coffee. Always helps to keep your workstation clean. I'm going to cover these veggies up because we're already playing with the ground beef. Well, I can eat these. Was I going to put some garlic in my cucumber salad? Hi, Amanda. Yeah, there were just some people being people, you know. I do need, oh wait, no, I do need that, I need that. I guess I'll put a little, no, I don't really like pepper in my cucumber salad. I'll be right back. I'm going to get tissues and what else was I going to get? Oh, my scale. Yes, I keep my scale in my craft room. Do I have anything? Oh. Well, I'm not sure where it is. Is it downstairs? Where is my scale? Here's the tissues. Where is my scale? He just heard a kerfluffle with our friend. Yeah. Some guy, there were some messages that were blocked and I couldn't see them and I didn't feel like touching the screen. And this guy was like, "It's just a compliment. Like, relax." And I was like, anytime someone says it's a compliment, relax, it probably wasn't a compliment. So I think he left. But I was like, don't bother Amanda. Like, I don't know what time it is over there. It's just like, oh, it's only 8 o'clock. And I was like, well, I don't know what time she goes to bed. Who's textualizing me? My sister-in-law. More talk. I don't wanna. Alright, I'm gonna get some parchment paper. I feel like that would be the best option, and like cut it in like halves or thirds, and then like put the patties on them. What do you think? My scissors. Scissors. Here. I don't know, what size patties should I do? Quarter pound maybe? Well, I can't do much because I'm not a mom, but I can make an Instagram and like Gotcha. Yeah, I definitely should make both of you a mod. I don't know if I can do it. I might have to do it like out of. Oh, there we go. Boop. There we go. All right, you both are mods now. Like, it's nice having Nightbot, which is like an AI, as much as I don't like AI. Like, I pick words that to like block, and I think YouTube blocks stuff too, like automatically. But all right, how big should I make my burgers? I have a 2.5 pound. Should I do half-pound burgers, or is that long? I don't know. It was like, and it was a lot more expensive to get the pre-made patties than it was to, and the stuff was 30% off. So. I really don't like messing with ground beef, but oh, you don't have your notifications on? I'm hurt. This guy. Alright, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 8 little parchments cut. We'll see if that's enough. I'm hurt that my notifications for my channel weren't on, Amanda. Just kidding. I didn't realize notifications popped up. There you go. I know I have notifications on for you, Sheila, and sometimes it still doesn't tell me. But granted, I do have to switch sometimes between both of my YouTube accounts, like my crochet account and my other account. So I think that's why I missed it. I don't know if it was last week or 2 weeks ago I missed it. I was like, ah, I can't believe I missed it. And it was just because I was on the wrong account. I guess not. YouTube is confused because I have a troll account. I switched notification. Professional troll. Amanda. What was that from? What was that over here? Is it just your use problem? It's not my water bottle. My coffee. My coffee perspiring all over the place. There you go. Oh, what's my 6%? Okay. Oh yeah, I think I was there for that one. You just hopped on and you're like, and you were like, oops. We knew her secret identity. She is troll woman. Stay. All right. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That would make pretty big burgers, wouldn't it? Don't worry, I'm not using this knife for anything else. It's going to go in the dishwasher. Not dishwasher. Yeah, these are the dishwasher. Hey, I can make those sexist comments. It was towards me. I am the dishwasher. I am the dishwasher. One day I won't have to be the dishwasher, but today is not that day. I don't know if I'm going to be able to see where I cut. Someone who's mean to my friends, I don't want it to impact it. Yeah, that's how I feel sometimes too. I usually am just like, it's not worth it. Like, like if I'm gonna make some sort of not mean, but like truthful comment about how I feel, then I'm just like, it's not worth it. I'm sorry if you guys can hear the sound of the ground beef. These are not gonna be very circular, but that's okay. Yeah, I definitely could do that and just like switch to a different account, but then I'm like, it's not worth it. But then my other account has my full name on it, so like my personal account. Like I have a separate email for Mix Match Mag and stuff. Because like now I have like an Etsy shop and things like that. So like I want all the business stuff to go to that. It'll be nice burgers. Sorry if anyone's vegan. Not sorry. So much. I made egg cups. They're chilling behind me on the stove. I cut up a bunch of peppers, onions. I'm making cucumber salad, I guess. It's like cucumbers, onions, mayo, seasonings, vinegar, like that kind of salad. I got this ground beef 30% off at Aldi, and I was like, I really want burgers. Like I have some frozen ground beef. I'm sorry if you hear the noise. It's kind of awful. But yeah, now I'm prepping burgers because sometimes I want a burger for lunch, you know? And then eventually, depending on how tired I get, I mean, I've been on here for an hour and a half now, so depending on how tired I get, I might make blueberry muffins for my brother and sister-in-law who had a baby last month. And they're still in the newborn trenches. Baby girl was born on the 28th. That's all the information I'm going to give. I'm not going to give her name. It's a girl. Born the 28th, just the same birthday as my husband's mom. My full account is for my 2016 Beauty Influencer 2020 homesteading and OG Money subscription. Let's live. Love that. Yep, an hour and a half now. Almost an hour and a half. At first, I wasn't sure if I had started the live on the right account because I haven't gone live on my other account yet. So I was like, oh, maybe like my other, because like a whole bunch of people would start coming in spamming. But I thought I set my like account settings to like subscribers only. So I was like, who are all these people like freaking trolling? And so I ended that live. And I was like, now I'm on the right account. I don't know who all these people are. And I sub on new channels that are trying to grow so they get to nice. See, that's trolling for good. That's more like a fairy, not a troll. I don't know what else to call it. It's like, I know some fairies can be like mean or whatever. But. Yeah. The Good Troll. Sounds like a kid's book. The Good Troll. Because there's a movie called Trolls. I haven't watched that one forever. I like watched it once and I haven't watched it since. I think it's one of those like maybe claymation. I don't know if anyone remembers that one. Music was pretty bomb. Oh, I can't say that word on YouTube. I don't want to get in trouble for saying BUMB. So I'm going to need more parchment. Yeah, I'm making these kind of flat so they cook fast for lunch. They don't take 20 minutes. And I don't have a grill, so now I gotta wash my hands. All right, let me see. Go there. Yeah, so I'm gonna make 10 burgers. That'll be great. Sometimes, since I don't usually have rolls and stuff, I'm sure that area has some pretty cool troll stories. Oh, yeah, I know you said all of your stuff, all you have is a microwave, right? I can't remember what other appliance, or probably your oven maybe as well. I don't know. This towel is so wet. It's like washed my hands so many times. Doesn't have time to dry. All right, where'd the roll go? Amanda, what do you like to meal prep? Or everyone drop their favorite meal prep. What do you like to do? Meal prep whole meals, or do you? I guess what I do is more ingredient prep. I do meal prep. I made meatballs last week, and I froze them. But then sometimes I just ingredient prep too. I cut peppers, I cut onions, I cut potatoes, things like that. So that way, when I do need peppers, onions, whatever, I can just grab them and then big appliances, air fryer, toaster, rice cooker, aluminum bakeware, rice cooker, aluminum bakeware, and full pots. Okay. One person's problem is what? What, that you can't put it up there? Look, when you only have, this is the most amount of cabinets I have for non-food. I have these two. So these ones are, which one put it to? These ones are pots, pans, baking pans, my muffin tins in this one. And then I have my leftover containers in here, and I have some cutting boards. And then I have my waffle irons up there. And I have foil, and there's also a dinosaur cup up here. I don't know if you can see that. And then this one has plates, cups, bowls. My towels and stuff, this stuff is in this cabinet. And then this, of course, has under kitchen sink things like trash cans, trash bags. And then over here is less used. My crock pot usually goes down here. And then I have 3 cabinets on this side that has that's my pantry for my food. And even that spills. I have another wire shelf over here that has mandarin oranges for Babe and stuff like that. I'm not completely close. Usually when I make meatloaf, I hate meatloaf or meatballs. I hate touching the ground beef, but this doesn't feel too bad. Maybe I just need to let it sit out more. Yeah, I can't wait till we get a bigger house. Cannot wait. I just need I need an island that's taller, or a kitchen table that's taller, either one. Because if not, I have to meal prep sitting down, or bake sitting down. I just need, and I'm 6'1", so you know. All right, how am I going to store these? So I have 10 burgers. Somehow I just keep a massive large amounts of stuff. That's me with yarn. I amassed large amounts of yarn. And my friend was going to give me some too, and I haven't picked it up yet. And I'm just like, I can't right now. Plus, I'm trying to, run a crochet business. So, some of it's like my personal stash, and some of it's just like, this is for making plushies, which is more business. So, I don't really make a lot of plushies for myself. Plushies are fun, though. Did I cut this off? Oh, my thumb's just itchy. All right, let's get a big bag. Maybe 2, 3 bags. Excuse me. I'll leave this out. Yeah, if we get around to it, depending on how long I feel like being in the kitchen for. I don't have much else going on today, so let's see what's dinner tonight. I don't even know the sausage pepper potato thing that I already cut. So speaking of yarn, Dad showed me a room he's cleaning out ceiling needs with it. He showed me a couple of big containers on yarn. Oh, we found a secret stash. So I guess your mom crocheted or knit as well? 2, 4. Okay, I'll put this in a different bag. Yeah, I got some old yarn. I think I did a yarn haul a while ago that someone had given me. And they were like, there's cotton, there's acrylic, there's old stuff in here. And I was like, I'll take it. I'll find a use for it. I still have a lot of cotton. Because I made a bunch of like soap sacks to donate. A dumpster amount that we paid for one time. Oh, from all the stuff you threw out? Oh, jeez. I know when we demoed my parents' basement, was we lived there at that point? Can't remember if we were married yet. No, we weren't married yet. I think we got married that summer. But anyway, Brian, stuff in the garage. We didn't anymore. Yeah, she picked it up. Oh, that's nice. She learned with you. Get rid of this. Wash my hands again. See, I wish my mom would have picked up a hobby like that with me. Like, she knew how to sew very basically. So she still has her sewing machine. I have a sewing machine soaked. I'm just gonna do this one. She has her sewing machine, then I have a sewing machine that I bought from my sister-in-law. Did an exchange. Sorry. But she doesn't use it very often. Like, if she wants things sewn, she asks me to make them. But I am not in the business of hemming things and things like that. I create things. See, I want to do that. I don't know if my county has. I know the county I used to live in had a fair. I guess there is a fair. I guess it's the community fair. That's just no, it's only 25 minutes away. It's not far. All right, burgers are going in the freezer. Put that in the door. Okay. Now we're going to finish our cucumber salad. Actually, let's do the eggs. That's cool. These are the egg whites, for those who missed it. This is a piece of ham. There's onions, peppers, and a little bit of spinach in the bottom. And then I just cracked an egg, seasoned it, salt, pepper, garlic powder. And then I sprinkled some cheese on top. And I'm going to Put them in here. Right? Not the skinny ones, the taller ones, probably. Some in here. Am I gonna eat them all this week? Thinking to myself, because I could just put them in one container. We're gonna put them in one container. I don't like these containers. I got them from Ollie's, and I can tell they don't like if I were to put this upside down, it would just all fall out. Not that I would want to, but I'm saying like I'm very prone to be clumsy. But yeah, like I have grandma's old pedal singers. Ooh, that's so cool. I think my grandmother has an old sewing machine like that too. I wish my grandmother would pick up her hobbies again too. She needs to find something to do with herself. Alright. Really want to eat one of these right now, but I've got things to do. Look at that. I should have sprayed these. So that's what they look like. And these ones I left, like you can also make them scrambled with scrambled eggs and like add some milk and it would go a little bit further. Like it would stretch more. I just used one whole egg because I need to eat more breakfast. And I would recommend spraying the bottom because that would make it easier. I got this oil sprayer. I'm so glad. So I don't have to buy the cans anymore. Like the cans of spray. But I got one of these from Ollie's. And at first I was concerned it didn't work, but I just had to fill it up more. So you can pour it out of this one, or it sprays with this little lever. And I love it because I can put whatever oil I want in there. I've been looking for one of those. I got it like a couple months ago, I guess. Month or two ago. Ollie's is dangerous. They have everything. Dangerous as in don't let Maggie go there with money. Yeah, my grandmother has one or two old sewing machines. I assume they're probably Singer because I don't know what the brand made ones back then. So this smells so good. So I did 8 cups, and I'll probably eat like 2 every morning. I'm trying to get like more ideas for when I go back to nannying full time. So I have like breakfast ideas that I can be like, oh, this I'm gonna make on Saturday, and then I'll eat it all week or most of the week. Because unfortunately, I don't like oatmeal, nor does oatmeal like me. You know. I'm gonna have to let this soak. That's gonna stink. Oh yeah, it's dangerous. They have yarn there. I got my vacuum there, like it was like 3 years ago, but they have rugs there. They got decorations there. Oh, okay. Now you want to stay closed. All right. Now it still pops open. Yeah, I don't like taking these places because they just eventually I want to transition over to all glass, but I don't want to like buy the glass now and then move in the next 2 months, and then of course that'd be dependent on actually finding a house in 2 months. All right, now we're gonna make this. Okay, in here is 3 mini cucumbers sliced up, as well as some red onions. Gonna put a scoopful of garlic, because garlic is yummy. All right, maybe not huge. I still want, I don't know if this exists or not, I still want someone to make a candle that smells like an Italian restaurant. I want it to smell like garlic and butter and onions. Like, not just like, oh, it smells like onions, and you're like, oh, I want it to smell like an Italian restaurant. Maybe some parsley or something. If anyone knows of a candle brand, ooh, some ginger ales in here. If anyone knows of a candle brand that makes smells like that, oh, love that. I mean, they make like sweet, like savory, not savory, sweet smelling things. Like, you know, my mom used to have this one that was like brownie or fudge or something like that. But why don't they have like more like savory smells, like a steak? I don't know. Is that weird? Somebody tell me. Don't tell me if it's weird. Just kidding. Vinegar. Some red pepper flakes. Oh yeah, fresh bread. That would be bomb. I need to stop saying that word. Okay. No, I don't want to put lemon pepper. I don't want to put Italian seasoning. I don't think I want to put pickle seasoning. That would sounds good, but not right now. Mayonnaise. Is mayonnaise an instrument? It sounded more like Voldemort than well, we know it's Patrick saying that. Is mayonnaise an instrument? That was a terrible Patrick impression. Alright, let's throw some things in. Okay, can you stop, please? Thank you. This is completely eyeballed. There's no exact measurements here. Sometimes I put jalapenos in here too, instead of the red pepper flakes. But I only have pickled jalapenos, and I don't know how that would be. Probably good, but salt. And this is best if it sits overnight. I think I need more vinegar. Actually, probably best if I shook it up. Put the lid on it, shake it up. Shake it up. No, I got mayonnaise on my shirt. I got this shirt at the thrift store. It's a place called Savers. I know they're starting to become more popular, but I don't know if y'all have Savers where you are. Probably not in Germany. Anyway. A little bit more resin. My Frigo hazel other she cut up cucumbers. She won't eat and threw them in some leftover pickle juice. After dinner, nice. Hey, quick pickles are great. But I assume you meant like a leftover jar of pickle juice. A leftover day. Love that. She was like, I'm done with these. I want to make them pickles. Hey, you know, whatever gets you to eat your vegetables. Oh, you know what? I do have some pickle juice. I can make pickled chicken. Maybe I'll do that instead of. I do that. What day do I want to do that? So I have to let the chicken defrost. All right. Cucumber salad looks good. It is going to release a lot more juice because I put salt in here, so it's going to draw the juice out of the cucumbers. That's how it looks. I don't think I can make it as good as the Amish market does, but all right. Throw it in there. Yeah, it's already releasing the juices. Or the mayonnaise, it's just waiting. Where? All right, that's done. Put the salt in there. Put the vinegar in there. Pepper flakes. Yeah, I make pickled red onions, pickled jalapenos, regular pickles. I don't make regular pickles too often. I usually get those from Aldi or Grillos. Grillos is pretty good too. All right, and then the cucumber salad will be good. Probably tomorrow. Probably eat some tomorrow. I still haven't finished my coffee. Yeah, we finished off a jar of pickles and had cukes that were a week old. So just doing a little nice. I've never done that before. That sounds really good. And yes, I do use vegan mayonnaise, not because I am a vegan, it's because my stomach, for whatever reason, does not like raw eggs. I saw for a while that was like, but not. What? 48%. All right, so good. So I had my battery pack too, just in case. All right, now I just need to find the recipe for do I have a blueberry muffin recipe? No one got a blueberry. Amanda, I'm sorry. I have to disagree. I have to disagree. I'm sorry. Alright, these are gluten-free. For once, I don't need gluten-free at the moment. Here we go. Basic gluten-free, or basic muffin recipe. There's one brand, I forgot, are they called Hotties? No, what are they called? Pickles in a bag. Oh Snap, that's what they're called. They're called Oh Snap. They sell them at Aldi, they have them at Wawa. They have their sassy bites are really good. So they're like sweet, but also a little bit spicy. Nothing here is spicy. Oh, that's terrible. Like it has no spices or like jalapeno spicy or like habanero. She doesn't like the spicy pickles. Maybe she doesn't like German spicy pickles. But yeah, they have sassy, and then they have ones called Hottie Bites, which are obviously spicier. But yeah, my husband doesn't like anything spicy, so everything I make here is just I just add hot sauce. Like I have like 4 different types of hot sauce. Hi, Christy. How are you? Welcome to the chat. Or welcome to the live. Wait, let me show you my different hot sauces. Actually, I have pictures of friends on the fridge, so I'm not going to show you. I have hot ones. This is Los Calientes Rojo. Doing all right. I have Thai-inspired sweet chili from Heinz. I have green sriracha. I think Trader Joe's has a brand like this too. What else do I have? Is that all the hot sauces I have? All right, maybe I only have 3. And I have my homemade pickled jalapenos. Do I have pickled onions in here? Oh, I thought I did. That's not. I have some banana peppers. They're pretty good. I haven't used them in a while. Probably should use those up. I guess that's it. Thought I had 4 hot sauces. Time to get more hot sauce. And then I have salsa that Babe thinks is too spicy. So that's hot sauce too. Okay, jalapeno spicy. Yeah, capsaicin. Big words. I am looking for a recipe for muffins. I just finished making cucumber salad, egg bites. Did I put the egg bites away? I did. Egg bites. I prepped dinner for tonight. So we're looking at muffins. Come on. Yeah. 400. Alright, I should not be back on. It's gonna get hot in here again. 400. Excuse me, I don't want to go to Walmart. Yeah, I want to be able to feel. I don't want to be like, oh my gosh, I can't feel my face, and then my face turns red. Because one time we did, I don't know if you've ever watched Hot Ones, the show. They have one called The Bomb. See, look, I keep saying the word bomb. Oh well. I would eat that up. But yeah, one time my dad, my brother, and myself ate some of the bomb. I can't remember if it was like on a wing or if we just like licked it. But my husband was bummed that I didn't have more of a reaction. Like I wasn't like on the floor writhing in pain. But I was like, I like spicy food. Like this is like obnoxiously spicy, but I'm not gonna like die. Anyway. Okay, where's the actual recipe? Can you just send me? Oh yeah, I need to paper line it up. Can I just have the recipe, please? Please? Somewhere? There you go. Sheila, if we ever meet up in person, I will do it with you. Are you talking about like all 10 wings? Where is the recipe? Thank you. All-purpose flour, 3/4 cup sugar, 1/2 teaspoon salt, 2 teaspoon baking powder, 1/3 cup oil, 1 egg, 1/3 cup of milk, and a cup of frozen or fresh blueberries. Well, let's go. I hope they don't expect me to beat things. My mixer, my electric mixer, bit the dust the other day when I was making cookies for Father's Day. And I haven't gotten one yet, so. Whisk together flour, sugar, salt, baking powder. Reserve 1 to 2 tablespoons of dry mixture for your mix-ins if you use it. Interesting. I don't have a 1 cup glass measure. That's one thing I need to get is glass measures, which I don't have though. It said a 1/3 cup of milk though, so I'm just going to go off of that because I don't have a glass measure, but I definitely do. My mom had these really nice Pyrex ones. I think they're Pyrex. It's still wet. If you meal prep, you need one of these. Sure, I like Nashville chicken and jerk chicken from Fall Wild Wings. Nashville chicken's good. Yeah, my usual spice is just red pepper flakes and then like hot sauce. I grew up on like Tabasco hot sauce. That was like the main hot sauce. Like I put Tabasco on eggs. As an adult, I don't think I've ever bought Tabasco sauce. Just use whatever hot sauce I have. All right, let's get these ingredients going. Flour. I need flour. For this, I am making non-gluten-free ones. These are from my brother and sister-in-law. They do not need the gluten, or they need the gluten. I don't need gluten. Was it baking? Oh, I think the baking soda's upstairs. I was taking baking soda baths to dry out my poison ivy. Any baking soda? No, just powder. Cool. Baking powder. There's a difference. Cajun chicken. So good. All right, I need sugar. Salt, of course, I put that away. Baking powder, Earl, an egg, and milk. Eggies, as Vito and Hollis would say, and Amma knows that. Eggies and milk. Hopefully I have enough. Okay, if not, it's getting creamer. It's getting caramel creamer in your blueberry muffins. Alright, I think I just need this bowl and then maybe like a smaller bowl. Put the egg in and beat that. Beat it. Just beat it. Alright. 1.5 cups of Fleur. And I always wanted to go to New Orleans. Nolans. One and a half. I wonder what my longest live is. And is this it? One. And a half. And did I put the blueberries out? No, I didn't. We are making blueberry. I don't know how many this makes. How many does this make? 12. Well, maybe I should double it then. We're gonna double it. But we'll just do like a single batch of waffles. What's your unhealthy snack, Amanda? Maybe I'll eat an unhealthy snack with you too. So that's 2.5. So I'm hungry too. I thought that bowl would be more filling. I got this like quinoa bowl, which I haven't had quinoa in a while, so hopefully my stomach is okay. Vanilla. 1.5 cups sugar. All right, Amanda, you got to share with the class what you got for your snack. 1/2 cup. Hey, stop pouring out. Ah. One and a half cups sugar. There was sugar on my phone. That's what. The case for my microphone was not charged. Honestly, I charged less than once a month. Hello, Grumpus. What you doing? I'm talking to Tank, for those who don't know. You want to come down and hang out? Looks like you ate a little bit. That's good. to run around the kitchen. All right, hopefully you guys can hear me now. Here's Tank. I'm not gonna put him over the table. I will wash my hands though. He needs to get out more. So. Wash my hands for about the 12th time today. All right. Sugar, 1 teaspoon. I think I just washed that one. Teaspoon of salt. Make sure I'm mixing everything today. Flour, sugar, salt, baking powder. Hopefully y'all can hear me now. They had cheese at the commissary. How is that unhealthy? How is cheese unhealthy? Got protein, it's got calcium. 1 teaspoon salt. 4 teaspoons baking powder. One, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that stuff. Yeah, I didn't realize. I saw that my the light on the mic attachment was blinking, and I was like, "Oh no!" And so I looked down at my mic, and it had no lights on. This is the one that Sheila has too, I think. I never have the fluffy part on though. I don't know what that does. Probably collects noise better. I don't know. All right. And that says to reserve how much? 1 to 2 tablespoons of this dry mixture for your mix-ins if using. Well, I am mixing. I am using mix-ins. Got some blueberries that I got, I think it was last week. I should wash these. Oh, some of them look a little iffy. Whew, fly, get out of here. I'll have to go through these. Not just trust that they're all good. All right, fingers work, please. Thank you. I'll get the colander and dump all these. Except that I have no room over here. That way I can sort through the blueberries. Sorry, you all are looking at my backside. Better not be talking behind my back. Hee hee. I did see that you mic'd up Dad today. Even though I could hear, he has a very deep and pronounced voice, so I could still hear him when you were walking around the house initially, and he has a commanding voice. Did your dad serve in the military? I think also like men's voices maybe travel farther than women's voices. I don't know. I could be wrong about that. That could just be all made up in my head. It's a little squishy. Squishy. Picking through the blueberries, get all the stems out and all the squishy ones. Oop, mine doesn't look too good. Yeah, get off my head. I don't think I'm going to need all of these blueberries. But I feel like I always tend to put more fixins or mix-ins, whatever you want to call them, in than they tell you to. So I'm like, why not? Why not put more blueberries or chocolate chips or whatever else? They're like, 1 cup. I mean, I was like, you mean 2 cups of chocolate chips? Okay. Maybe not that much. Maybe like a little bit over. So like 1.25 cups more chocolate chips. Because why not? His eyesight was too bad for hers. Gotcha. My grandfather, I don't think my grandfather, one grandfather served in Korea. The other grandfather was in the armed reserves. So like he still like went to training and stuff like that. But I don't think he ever served overseas. My father-in-law served in Korea as well, but like not in the Korea War, just to keep things okay over there in Korea. Because my father-in-law is only like 50. All right, let's whisk that together. Whisk. And then I have to reserve 1 to 2, so I guess 2 to 4 tablespoons. Right? Yeah. Doing math. Yeah, I'm sure my grandfather, I don't know when my grandfather became a diabetic, but I'm sure his eyesight might have been too bad for that as well. But he was in the reserves. Army reserves? Army reserves? Army reserves? I don't know how that goes. And then my great-grandfather, who I actually knew and met, I think he was too young for World War II. He was born in like the 20s, like 23, I think. He was born in 1923. He's no longer with us. All right. A tablespoon. Put it. Do you need a cup of anything? Yep. Vietnam, of course, my house is currently opposite. Pink, you're climbing over a mouse trap. Don't worry, he's safe. It's a protected one. I'm surprised he hasn't tried to make a run for the door yet. He does that. I don't know where he's going when Tank, like, the kitchen door is that way. He just, like, makes a run for it. I'm like, please don't get on the carpet. You're not potty trained. Okay. We stir the flour, sugar, salt, baking powder. Pour oil into a 1 cup glass measuring cup. Beat an egg and add it to the oil. How much oil do I need? 2/3 of a cup of Earl. Yes, I do say Earl because it's fun. Okay, 2/3 of a cup. So this is. We should just pour from the big bottle. Because I'll have to fill this up again anyway. Two-thirds of a cup of Earl. Served in Vietnam, and my mom's dad served one with you. Awesome. You have a friend who he's going somewhere soon, probably for a long period of time, unfortunately. Probably in the places that aren't very fun right now. And I hope he comes back to us safe. That's all I can pray for. He's like a brother to me. I've known him my entire life. He was my prom date. best man at my wedding, best man at my brother's wedding. And I don't know what I would do if the Lord took him. But all I can do is pray for his safety. My friend is in. I can never remember what brand she's in. Oh, that's gonna give me a shell. Ooh. Ooh, yeah. I'm safe! Yay! No shell. 2 for 2. Actually, I'm like 10 for 10 because I cracked like 8 eggs earlier. Okay, and then pour oil into beaten egg, add oil, fill, beat until well combined, and add the wet ingredients to the dry ingredients and stir well. Combine, do not overmix. If you're going to add in mix-ins, fold them in now. Okay. Wash my hands for the 50th millionth time. I'm gonna have to do the muffins in 2 batches because I already used 1 muffin tin. But it should be fine because I'll just pull them out of the muffin tins with the muffin liners. I got these cupcake liners at Ollie's. Fly, you're not stuck in. I'm not stuck in here with you. You're stuck in here with me. So you better move. Where'd Grumpus go? There he is. Not doing anything. Just splooting. All right, and then 2/3 cup of milk. 1, 2. My poor daughter has decided she refuses to marry anyone who can't be stable. She's tired of moving. Oh, that stinks. Stinks that she doesn't enjoy moving around, but I totally understand that. I'm sure the first couple of times were like thrilling and exciting to do, but after a while you get tired of it. And that's fine. You know, military spouse isn't for everyone, just like a pastor's wife isn't for everyone. In certain professions, you just have to know, like, okay, marrying this person means I'm not going to see them as often, or my house is going to move all the time, or income's not going to be steady, things like that. And if that's what you want in a relationship, then that's what you want in a relationship. Okay. Woo. She just turned 15. Has been moving and started over. Oh, yeah, I'm sure when you're young that like really sucks because like, granted, it's a little easier now that like we have online and you can still like connect with friends online. So that it makes things a little easier, but you know, it still sucks. We still crave attention, not attention, but like face-to-face interactions that, you know, Skype and FaceTime and all that don't fully suffice. All right, I think I need 2 cups of blueberries. Yep, 2 cups. Of course, have that in there. And whenever we don't put in the blueberries, 1, I can make myself blueberry muffins. And 2, I could just eat them. Put them in my little snuggle box. I thought I got all of them. Little stems. I don't think people want to eat the little blueberry stems. Fugitive. Another one. That doesn't look good anymore. I don't know if Chang can have blueberries, so I'm not gonna let him eat that. One couple of blueberries. Blueberries. Don't worry, my hands are clean. Sure, Sheila can tell you how many times I have washed my hands in the last 2 hours. Going through these blueberries meticulously now. Oh, there's another one. Yeah, here. I don't know where it went. All right, 2 cups. Bloop. All right, Sheila, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it so much. And for telling off the weirdos. I had the spoon? I thought I had a spoon. Not this spoon, a smaller spoon. Thank you so much for stopping by and being here for like 2 hours. I hope you got a lot done. Sorry for any language or inginess that I got. Towards other people, not towards you. I'd never get mad at you. Ever. Never, ever. Yeah, we haven't had any scary people problems since Amanda got here, so we threatened them good. Come on. I don't think I've ever done this with mix-ins before, like mix them with flour beforehand. Love you, Sheila. Thank you so much again for stopping by, hanging out with me, dealing with the weirdos. Should have got a bigger bowl. I think we're gonna need it. That's the story of my life. I think we're gonna need a bigger bowl. Crack. All right. Mix this. Y'all probably can't see anything. Let's put some stuff away so I don't look completely messy. I don't know why I got more regular flour. That's plenty. What if I put some vanilla? Oh, y'all see that? It's been a big freaking mess. It's okay. I don't know if we're gonna get to waffles today because that just might be too much. Hope I have room in my freezer. I'm gonna switch to the wooden spoon. Yeah, if I become a pastor's wife, like my husband decides he wants to become a pastor, I'll be like, oh Lord, why'd you do this to me? I'm already a pastor's kid. You can't torture me twice. Like, it's hard work being a pastor's wife. It's not for everyone. Seems a bit dry. Oh, I'm probably gonna make it more dry. Hopefully I put 2/3 milk in, not just 1/3. Pretty sure I did. Put the oil, 2 eggs, milk. This is some thick stuff. Seems more like cookie dough, not muffin batter. I don't know. Squish the blueberries. It's really thick. Let's see. No apple oil, no beer and oil. This is why they tell you to put the muffin liners in before you mix it. Hopefully I didn't grab any from this one. I made muffins last time. Blueberry muffins. Blueberry muffins. Amanda, I was trying to think of what I call that like canned cheese stuff. And it's Cheese Whiz. I don't know if that's a Philly thing or if that was a brand. I can't remember. But get in there. Definitely thought this was going to be more water. This is like dough. It sounds silly, but I feel like I didn't overmix or anything. But that's the struggle of having a recipe for the first time. Oh, Nanny family just texted me. All right, now it's a bit more poopy. I feel like this is closer to the texture of what it should be. Yeah. All right, take two. I'm gonna try 2 tablespoon scoop. What are you doing, Tank? So it's supposed to make 12. Or no, 24. It's a double recipe. Should just make 1. That's right. So thick stuff. Get in with this. Yeah. There we go. I need to like actually print out a recipe that like is tried and true. I like making things from scratch sometimes. And sometimes I just like making cookies from a package, you know? Depends on the energy level of the day. Alright, so I'm gonna make 3. That's 3. Where did I get the number 3? Maybe you a little bit. Wait, I was supposed to go in there. Didn't. Alright, we're gonna try this. See how it works out. Alright, I think it's 10 to 15 minutes. 15, 20 minutes. Alexa, timer for 15 minutes.
15 minutes, starting now.
Oh yeah, it's probably like, is it like 10 over there? 10 p.m.? Alright, I just put the blueberry muffins, first batch, in the oven. It says 15, 20 minutes, so I might run to the bathroom real quick. And I'm gonna make myself a snacky. I'm still gonna be on live though. Just AFK, you know. Any more sticks in here? Twigs. Maybe I'll make myself some blueberry muffins and freeze them. So that's it. Wow. So has this one. He still has to sort of work tomorrow, like a square. What? What does that mean? He still has to work tomorrow, like a square? I have no idea what that means. Alright, I think these all ended up getting dirty. That's the issue. I guess I didn't use this. We'll put this back. But if you do meal prep and you don't have one of these, Amanda, for your next place, get one. I love them. I like the smaller one, not the bigger like ice cream or cookie scoops, whatever you want to call them. I did put 2 eggs, right? Yeah, I did. I'm like questioning myself so bad. Sometimes I just get distracted during lives. Like what did I do? Made fun of him because the last couple jobs I've been off during the summer with the kids. So that's nice. Right, and he works like all the time probably. I'm like trying to come up with ideas of like simpler dinners because I'm about to go back to work full time and be a nanny. So and it's gonna be like 8:30 to 4:30, but where I'm driving to, it's gonna take like 30 minutes to get home. So to get to and from because it's during rush hour. And I'm like, all right, I gotta come up with like crock pot dinners or just like stupid simple dinners. Stupid simple? Simple stupid? Stupid simple dinners. Hey, at least it's a consistent job for your hubby. My husband's job is not super consistent. Like he works year round, but the hours are not always. Ew. Oh, my knife is all right there. Like during the winter, he works less unless it's a snowstorm. And then he works, like I might not see him for 3 days. Let's see what this at. Yeah, this one was expensive. It was like $20. And I was at like Giant. It's not even like a big brand or anything like that. Finish my coffee. Finally. All right, I think I'm gonna put this in the fridge maybe. It's only gonna be 10 minutes, but Alright, I probably should. Let's put that back. Scoop that. That'll help, really. Okay. Up here, sometimes. Trying to finagle things in the fridge. Put it down the table for the 50th time. I had to start clearing posts, so he's not really doing his army job as much as making sure he clears here. Owning nothing. Gotcha. He's just cleaning up shop. All right. I'm gonna run upstairs real quick and get my mic down here. I don't need to do that. But I will be right back. Sadie. I'm back too. Found the baking powder, or baking soda upstairs. So, like I said, does anyone know of a place that doesn't have poison ivy? Like anywhere on earth. Like I'm willing to move anywhere. At this point, I'm tired of getting poison ivy. Granted, I could just stop getting it by not walking around barefoot in places where I may or may not see poison ivy. Battery 25%. Ah! Nothing I checked. This cord is it's just short. It's a little biscuit. What should I put underneath? Aha, now I got it. Good. That's I'm gonna start making. Hi, Mister. What you doing? I have the cheese on it. That's not what cheese goes in. Alright, so I'm gonna finish setting up my snackle box. Pepperonis. Maybe I'll snack on my snackle box too. I've got some goat cheese. This is honey goat cheese. Here's my snackle box. What else did we gonna grab? What are you doing? You can't climb the wall, dude. Let's have some chips. I'm not gonna put them in the snackle box. I was gonna grab the hummus. Guys, I just got the text from my nanny family. I'm starting with them in August. End of August? That's what she said. Yeah, end of August. Yay! That's it. That's one family. They're doing 3 days a week, and then the other family is doing 2 days a week. So I'm excited. Oh, where'd it go? The recipe. Where'd it go? There we go. So my snackle box, if y'all missed it earlier, got tomatoes, peppers, I put some pepperoni in here. Cheese in here. I should put the blueberries in here. May 27th. I'm telling me. Gluten free, that's good. Look, I just bought these like 2 weeks ago. Doesn't want me to eat them. slippery. Smells good. Okay. There we go. Extra sealed. We're watching her show on you. Body paint. Oh, that sounds fun. I saw someone doing some like fun hair braids where you do like the red, white, and blue like fake hair or whatever, and you have it like braided into your hair. It's I gotta figure out if I have time to redo my nails. I wish I would have kept these ones for 4th of July. They're like a dark blue with sparkles. They look like, you know, fireworks or confetti. I'm adding pepperonis to my snackle box. What are you doing over here? You're acting weird, mister. For those who don't know, I'm talking to Tank. But I'm usually pretty. The reason that most of this is vegetables is I'm pretty good about eating like applesauce or like other fruit like that. Like I have bananas. I'm not the best at eating more vegetables. So this snack box puts it there in front of my face. That's why I like that it has a clear lid. Ooh. Alexa, stop. Let's see. I think they might need a little bit longer. Don't quite look. Excuse me. Brown enough. I'm gonna test them with the toothpick. Oh no, definitely still gooey. Excuse me. Let's put another 3 minutes on it. Alexa, timer for 3 minutes.
3 minutes, starting now.
Hot pink with an ombre of silver glitter. Ooh, fancy. Yeah, these are from the brand Color Street. I really like Color Street. That and there's another brand called Kiss and Press, where they're like press-on nails, but they're not. They don't adhere with glue. It's kind of like a double-sided tape, essentially. But ooh, a dirty soda. Amanda, do you have Finch? I know Sheila does, but I don't think she's been on it for a while. If you don't know, Finch is the little habit bird. March, you're a bird. Why do you have homework? Thanks. I have been treating yourself with all. Oh, that's good. I like that. Yeah, I usually just get my nails done for my birthday, which I just once a year. This year I got my a mani and a pedi, which I usually don't, but I was like, I need it. So one time a year, I really treat myself. Like I don't do a lot with my hair. I don't, my hair's really long right now, and every once in a while, I'm just like, what if I just chopped it all off? But this goat cheese seems really soft, like it's melted. I get that. Do you get like regular nail polish or do you like gel or acrylic? Which one do you do? I just do regular nail polish, which sucks because they don't last as long. Like these last 2 weeks, at least. Like they'll grow out before they really start. If you had like fresh sets. I meant to take food today to try it. Drop in there. Gotcha. Alexa, stop. I got the honey goat cheese. Woo! That was good. That would have been. Looking a little bit more golden. Don't know if it's quite there yet. Let's see this one. Pretty clean. The bigger ones. Clean. Oh yeah, we're clean. All right, so let these cool for a minute or two. And then we'll do the next batch. We'll pull out the batter, dough, whatever we call it. So we can get back to room temperature before we make the rest. Actually, it's angry one. This is up. It's angry when the nail tech messes up her vision, so there's no reason. Well, it's like, sounds like she just needs to learn how to do her own nails so she can get exactly what she wants. Fly, you need to go away. I don't think I have the fly swatter down here. Oh, tiny booby. Oh, what's the stem? Yeah, my aunt started doing her own nails. Like, I think they're like gel, I think. You don't curl very well. I feel that. Several times I've had to text my little sister who's 7 years younger than me, you know, about like makeup and things like that because I don't wear makeup like ever. Or she'll be like, I'll be like, because she has curly hair, not like super curly, but more curly than mine. I'm like, how do I feel like my hair has some body to it, like it has some wave to it. What should I use? And she's like, well, my hair, I use this, and but your hair isn't quite as curly, so like maybe use this. I'm like, thanks. But you know, it's a good trade for all the advice I give to her about boys that she doesn't listen to. Basics down, but hairstyles and nails and outfits, shoes, accessories. Yeah, same. I'm a tomboy. I am a sister in between two boys. My older brother's 2 years older than me. Younger brother's 3 years younger than me. My sister's 7 years younger than me. And I'm just like, But like my mom didn't teach me how to do makeup. My mom didn't really, besides like braiding, like a basic 3-strand braid. Everything else I learned myself. That's it too much. like doing my nails. Yeah, my mom would do her nails sometimes, but now she does the press-ons too because I got her onto those. But I feel like her and I were both like kind of hard on our nails. So can't wait to have my cucumber salad tomorrow, guys. I'll post a pic on maybe Insta or something, or post on YouTube. Yeah, I need a cooling rack. Put that on my Christmas list. Birthday's already passed, so I could use my Amazon gift cards for my birthday. I could. Plus, I got a bunch of gift cards from like my money making apps, like my receipt apps and stuff like that. Yeah. Get out. Fork. That was fun. Hot. Here's the blueberry muffins. Blueberry muffins. I'm gonna bring the muffin tray over to the table because it sits on the oven. It's just going to stay hot, but the fan is over here. I just have to make sure I don't burn myself on it. Yeah, these are regular, non-gluten-free. They are dairy-free, not vegan. Just because I didn't feel like getting milk just for that. Regular milk. Oh no, I do have one. Ta-da! Nap. Actually, I don't feel terrible right now, which is surprising. Hello, mister. What you doing? I gotta fold some laundry too. I don't know if it's dry. Shark. Oh yeah, Amanda, did you say you had Finch, the little bird habitat? I want that. Green sea dream window. Oh, it's a window. Ooh. Hello, Grumpus. What you doing? You can go sit in the sun over there. What? Is that also impossible? Even though I should because gas. Yeah. I got you. It's not morning anymore. So. I think it's cooled off enough. That's good. All right. Let's put this over here. All right. Next batch. And then I think I'm going to freeze maybe one batch, or I'll just text my sister-in-law and say, like, hey, I'm going to drop them off. Maybe not tonight. Oh, excuse you, sir. Running into my foot down here. Maybe tomorrow I'll make the waffles. I'll do one batch of blueberry and use up the rest of the blueberries. Maybe. They might get sick of blueberries. I don't know. Get in there. Sometimes when you have chaos, you just gotta, survive every day. Make sure you're alive, you're fed, you're clean, things like that. I have enough for 3 more. Oh, good. I guess after 3 hours, I'm not super chatty either. Just concentrated on getting this done. Here. Here. Oh, this one needs a lot. After I put this in the oven, I'm probably just gonna hop off. Probably. Just gonna chill out for a little bit. I just don't have a lot in it. A lot of these don't have a lot in it. So I'm supposed to make 2 dozen. We're like hoping these don't burn. So put these in for 15. Yeah, get off your phone, Amanda. Time to go to bed. Alexa, timer for 15 minutes.
15 minutes. Starting now.
Now, of course, after I just did all the dishes, I have things piled up. It's probably because the crock pot, but we don't really doing dishes tonight. I just did them. Plus, I have to wait for all this stuff to dry because I just washed all of this before I went on live. So. All right, well, I'm probably gonna hop off. You said that you're gonna head to bed, so. So many notifications. Watch that later. Go away. I already watched that. Go away. Go away. No. No. Yeah, now that you're one of my mods, you gotta be here. No, I'm just kidding. I appreciate it. Thanks for scaring off all the creeps. All right. Signing off. We made a lot. I'm going to take a picture of everything we made. It's been a lot. So, just scare them off. Usually my height scares them off. Or I guess now they just think that I'm like some spectacle. Okay, this does not look good. Okay, baby hairs. Sort of look like Spider-Man. All right, friends, I'm gonna head off. I hope everyone has a great day for watching this afterwards. Don't forget to comment below. Don't forget to hit the like button so that that's what you're good for. Every friend needs one, you know. It just scares the creeps away. If you haven't checked out my other channel, which is my crochet crafting channel, go ahead and do that. It's linked down in my link tree below. And check out my Instagram, TikTok, Ravelry, Ribbler. I think that's everything. And of course, the rest of my channel. So I will see you guys next time. Bye.